All right, y'all. I know y'all want to get into some shit. I know y'all want to get into it. And I know y'all want to be able to picture what the hell done happened up in this courthouse. So let me close my eyes. When I walked into the courthouse, the stench of piss immediately evaporated because, you know, getting in there, it was real pissy. I got in. The guard was really, really, really nice. I was very nervous about my titties being out. But, you know, he was like, you good? And I was like, I know. And so got in, made it through that shit, whatever, la-da-dee-da-da-da, got up in there. Bitch, fuck all the bullshit. So let's talk about it. When I go up in the motherfucking courtroom, child, Megan got 5 people on her side. 3 bitches sitting to the side. And then it's a man and a woman. So one of them is Kathy Ty. And the other one name is, you know, Attorney Bot or whatever. Okay, you see it? I can put on a t-shirt and shit. So let me tell you what I think they doing. So I had to go look at the jury once the jury came in, right? And so let me tell you about my notes on the jury. We had a young black woman, an older black woman that looked like her ass was falling asleep, an older black man that looked like he don't know what the fuck day of the week it is, a damn Asian. I counted about at least 2 old white ass men. I counted at least 1 young white man. Looked like a Spanish bitch. About 2 young white girls, a few older white women. Okay. And then there was a young black man. The women absolutely outnumbered the men. And the attorney Bot that they got up there, not Kathy, Bot. He is a pretty white boy. He looked like a Ken doll. And I think that they trying to appeal to the women in the jury. Absolutely. A couple of them looked like they want to suck his dick. I was seeing it. And I wouldn't tell you no lie. They was looking at him. He was smiling and shit. He was handsome though. I'll give him that. But yeah, they ain't slick doing this shit, okay? Now, do y'all want to hear about these motherfucking opening statements? And then I need to see what academics want to get into so we don't have to go over nothing twice. So you want me, come on, Act. And then we could go from there. Because, bitch, when I tell you that prosecution clowned within the first 5 minutes of us being up in there, I am not lying. Clown, okay? So I'm going to get into it till I see a request. All of a sudden, they was like, okay, we can do the opening statements. Oh, here go the white boy, Bot. Dance, bitch, dance. I said, child, what the fuck is this? After he say, dance, bitch, dance. And then you hear, pop, 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 pop. I say, bitch, what the fuck is this? That's how they opened it up. That is literally how they opened it up. So that was like, dance, bitch, dance. And then, you know, it was pop, 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 pop. And I said, this some ghetto ass shit. So anyway, they said she had a gunshot wound to 2. The prosecution, let me tell you the problem. And I'm going to keep on telling you what happened. But the problem is the prosecution, we waited 2 years for them hoes to open with dance, bitch, dance. And 5 goddamn gunshot bullet. So they didn't say nothing different from what Megan has outlined in the media. If you were sitting there listening to opening statements from the prosecution, you would have felt like, okay, I heard that. Nothing new. The only thing that they did, and we'll get there, but the only thing that they did was acknowledge that she fucked Tory. Get into it. So anyway, here go the white boy. Dance, bitch, dance. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Bitch, I'm looking around because I say, shit, what the hell going on up in here? So remember that mug shot that I showed y'all a long ass time ago? Y'all remember that mug shot I showed y'all of Tory? If you go on Google right now and you Google Tory Lanez mugshot, you gonna have a mugshot where it looks like he got a big head. And then he got another mugshot. I think he got like a low fade. Then it's another mugshot that got my name on it. That was the mugshot. So for everybody that's been watching my radio that wanted to know, and I wanted to know if that was absolutely. I'm waiting on academics to come up here.
We here.
We in here. What you doing?
Hey, listen, I'm drinking, yo. I hope they sent you some money for like the Hennessy, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm on some shit. What's good? They told me you got all the details.
I got every detail in this black notebook.
I need it.
Read and niggas can write.
Hey, listen, you know what I mean? Like, we've been trying to watch, like, everybody trying to give their whole breakdown, but I don't know if they're giving it up, like how they need to give it up. I'm like, yo.
Give it up. Don't nobody hear all that boring ass guard from the damn courtroom. All them Nancy Dillon had on thick ass boots. She can't relate to us like she had on bell bottoms and some thick ass boots. So the you know something else. Okay, Rolling Stone ain't giving it. So I'm about to tell y'all what happened. I was just telling them. So what had happened was we came in. Hold on, Ek. Well, I'm just leaving how it is because I don't know what happened.
Oh, this some yo, everybody, all my chat niggas, man, y'all show some love. Y'all show some love to Milagro, man. Like, yo, she's on the scene. She doing her thing. I see, like, she out there with it. Come on now.
When Tory said he wanted to do a podcast, I was the person that he wanted to do it with you.
I realized. My bad. I'm tripping. You know what I mean? Sometimes I be like, wallet. My bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Okay, so this what happened. So we get in the courtroom, and Kathy Todd is a prosecutor. And there was a white guy with her named Bot. And then there was 3 other women. So it was like 5 people, like on Megan's side, sitting off to the side, right? And then they let all of the people in, media in, and all that kind of bullshit. So they start, the prosecution do opening statements. Dance, bitch, dance. That's the first thing you say.
Literally. The first words?
The first words in the opening statements were, dance, bitch, dance.
Oh, they think this law and order. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They do. They do think this shit law and order, but ain't no fucking stabler. There was some bald-headed niggas in the jury. So then they said, after they said dance, bitch, dance, they played the audio from the ring camera, the gunshots.
Oh, they had the ring camera footage?
But the footage that they've been teasing us with for 2 years ain't got shit on it but the audio. They don't have no damn footage, no visual.
Wait, do you see Tory, like, doing anything?
No. These people been teasing us with this idea of footage, and they have footage of a bitch living room, and you can hear the shots outside. You don't see nothing but the bitch living room.
So there was pump faking?
Yes.
Holy shit.
So we heard, he say, dance, bitch, dance. And then all you heard was pop, 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 pop. So you hear 5 gunshots. So you're like, what the hell going on? That's the audio. So they put up a mugshot. They got a whole slideshow presentation. The white boy going through a clicker trying to tell the story, and then he got Tory mugshot up there. Yeah, this is the person being accused. So then they played the piece of the voicemail where Tory said, you know, you may never speak to me again, but I'm sorry. And I was drunk, but that ain't no excuse. And so then they throw Megan picture up there.
Hold on real quick. Does Tory said, I'm sorry for what I did to you, or I'm sorry for, does he admit anything in the apology?
Let me tell you something. Not only did he not admit to shooting her, we finally got to hear the full voicemail.
Yeah.
Full call with him and Kelsey. And wait till you hear what the fuck was said on the body cam footage.
What?
I'm hyperventilating. Tory said, Kelsey talking about, I'm hyperventilating. Oh my God. Tory said, they don't know what happened. It'll be okay. Okay. So he was
hold on. We gotta take it a step at a time. I want to ask you this question.
Okay.
Only off of the initial statements, right? So the opening statements by both the prosecutor and also Tory's defense. Who do you think made a bigger impact? Only off, like, before they called the detective or whatever, who do you think, because I think that's very important.
Yeah. Let me tell you who to me made a bigger impact. And nothing I'm gonna say is biased. These is facts. Y'all know who I'm rooting for, but these facts. The defense did. Simply because the thing that keep on tripping up Megan and her people is the omission of facts. When you leave these things out, and then the defense is able to come in and paint that picture, you're looking crazy. And that's what happened.
Hey, let me ask you another question too. Did the prosecutor really start there? Because that's what we heard, that they start their opening statements by not even painting any picture of what happened at a party. They just said, oh, Tory was in an argument with Meg about his music skills. And, like, that just seems very thin. That don't seem like it got the whole shit.
Let me go to. I got so many motherfucking notes. They did paint a picture. That's not true. They painted a picture. They filled the gaps. They absolutely did.
Did the picture include anything that happened at the party?
Yes. They mentioned an incident that took place at the party. They didn't go into details, but they said that Kylie specifically asked Megan to get the fuck out. Not in those words, but she said it's time for you to go.
The prosecutor said that?
Oh, not the prosecutor. The defense. The prosecutor. I'm sorry, yes, the prosecutor. They did paint the picture, but they left out so much shit that they were regurgitating what Megan had told basically everybody on the Instagram lives and all of that. The only thing the prosecution said in opening statements was that she did have a sexual relationship with him.
How did that, these are all important facts, right? How did that hit how did that hit everybody that was there in a sense of, was there any reaction from either the gallery
What was sad was nobody moved when he said it. Like,
really?
Fucking knew. Nobody, there was nothing. It was, everybody kept going. Nobody.
Really?
Yeah, not that. When it came out that Megan allegedly, fucked the baby and Ben Simmons behind Kelsey, that got a little reaction. The people said, what?
That's crazy.
The people's.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be honest though. I think it's a severe, and you tell me what you were thinking, right? Because I think you've been covering this thing like really closely as well.
Mm-hmm.
Meg said on that interview with Gayle King, she said she never had sex with Tory. Now we're finding out the prosecutor, who is going to call her as a witness tomorrow, is saying, "Oh, nah, she did."
Yeah. Oh, in opening statements, they slid in enough that and then tried to say like they had sex, like put it like that, like a sexual relationship. Nothing that would make you think it was ongoing, but they did mention it. Tory's people made it very clear sex was being had, child. With both the ladies.
Tomorrow, I feel like tomorrow this is gonna be a make or break. Meg gonna get on the stand. By the way, before I even get to that, what did you make of that first detective that they called testimony?
The first witness?
Yeah.
Let me go to my notes so I can tell you so I can know exactly who that was. Officer Diaz was the first witness. Canvassed the area. Let me tell you what was wrong with his testimony. Yeah. What was wrong with that fucking testimony was the fact that they used pieces of paper instead of the placards that you would use to accurately label things. And they did not label these things correctly or make a note of what they wanted to use as evidence, which was a blood trail. They claimed that there was a blood trail up the street, but when they were asked by the defense, okay, well, did you label this properly? And could you tell us like the blood trail and could you lay that out for us? No, the answer was no. When I tell you they cut corners, every witness that got up, except for the detective that solely was up there to talk about the phone call Tory made from jail, the defense was able to say, did you do this the way that y'all were supposed to do it? No, not necessarily.
Really?
The evidence that got packaged, but when it came to those crime scenes, no, they didn't, and they had to outright say no. And I just don't understand how Megan's story makes sense once we saw pictures, because it was casings up in on their property, like in their backyard, like by their cars, not
really?
In the bullet casings were found on the property. A nail was in the middle of the street, and the chain and shit was in the middle of the street. The shell casings were not sitting in the middle of the damn street. So how the fuck the shell casings that made it from the car all the way up in somebody's goddamn backyard?
Let me ask you a question. So I've been running this theory with my audience.
And they say Tory beat Kelsey ass.
Well, yeah, we heard that too. So I've been running this theory, which I think that happened, right? That Meg and Kelsey was fighting first. Mm-hmm. How could they? Because I heard the prosecutor was trying to say, well, it's because Tory punched Kelsey, which, by the way, he's not charged for punching Kelsey or doing anything to Kelsey. But they're saying when he punched Kelsey, that's when her earring, her nails and stuff came off. Well, let's be
They
honest.
said
I
that
really believe that Kelsey and Meg were fighting. That's what I really believe.
a witness did say that they tried to say that after Tory shot Megan, that Megan hobbled up the street. Kelsey went to aid her. Tory came over to see what happened. Kelsey approached because she didn't know what was going on, and they started fighting. And he started attacking her. But we saw photos from them getting booked and questioned rather than booked. Kelsey's hair was not out of place. They said Kelsey said that he pulled her hair, and she didn't really remember too much else, but that it was physical. He got physical with her. They must have fucking forgot that Megan's friend went online and said, before you get your chain snatched again, and shit like that. They must have forgot that Kelsey said, got my chain snatched. But they must have forgot that shit. Cause y'all blaming Tory for it. But you gave that credit to your bitch when you acted like she beat up Kelsey. When they were threatening her and cyberbullying her. And when they showed us the photos from Kelsey at the station, Kelsey didn't have a hair out of place. So how the fuck did Tory pull your damn hair, pull you by your hair, and do anything to you? Your hair wasn't fucked up. And this was right after. They took them right to the station.
Hey, let me ask you this question. Did they get to the point of, obviously we know that Meg's initial statement, she said she was cut by glass. Later on, she then accused Tory. What did Kelsey say? We know what Kelsey said in a text message to the bodyguard, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
But do we know what Kelsey told the police?
Kelsey said that she wanted representation, but the prosecution said, the way the prosecution was talking, they was talking like Kelsey will be taking Megan's side 100%. They said Kelsey will tell y'all that Tory shot Megan, and this what happened. But
Hold
you
on.
know what?
No. I know that's the case now. Here's my thought. Kelsey was given an immunity deal.
Do you think so?
Put it like this. At the end of the day, there was a bullet fired. It seems like there's only two people who could possibly have fired the bullet, either Tory or Kelsey. I think the prosecutor, and also because Meg said Tory, they wanted Tory.
Mm-hmm.
Whether Kelsey did do it or not, they came to Kelsey and they said, listen, we know you ain't been talking to your best friend. We need you to give some testimony. And you have to say Tory did it. And I think because I know Kelsey has a lawyer. I know she has a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Because her lawyer commented on some of the stuff that was being said early on. Her lawyer probably made sure she got what's known as an immunity deal to say, if Kelsey testifies, you guys cannot look at her for prosecution. Right?
Okay.
So based on, and again, this is my thought. So if that's what's happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course she's gonna testify that Tory shot her.
But that once everything is out there, there's gonna be some dumb shit to stand behind.
Well, here's the thing though. The reason why I think that's the case, Kelsey was being accused by Meg of taking quote unquote payoff from Tory. Well, if she's now trying to say Tory shot Meg, and she never said it before, and she was taking payoff, the only thing that could make me believe that she, who hasn't talked to Meg the Stallion in 2 years, is now taking Meg's side, is the prosecution, aka the DA, saying, yo, Kelsey, Tory is about to give a good ass case that says he ain't do it, and then everybody's gonna say we gotta charge you. Your only option here is to say Tory did it. And if you say Tory did it, we'll give you an immunity case. I really think this is going to nothing. You tell me what you think. I think
should be the case, but they do have Kelsey on the phone call when Tory did call her. Like I said, we got to hear the full phone call. And she said, and this is in an hour, 5 hours later, Megan's team is all over this. Megan's team already know they're all over this, literally.
That's what the phone call said?
Yeah. Let me go. I can quote it. I can say to her phone call for sure. Look at everything. Hold on. Hello? Hey, y'all got out? Y'all good? Megan at the hospital? And then Kelsey say, I'm outside the hospital. Tori say, what hospital? She say, Cedar, something like that. He said, I know she probably ain't gonna want to talk to me again, but I was drunk. I ain't understand, what I did, what I was doing. I'm sorry. And then she said,
hey, who said that? Who said? I don't know that.
Dale Kyle.
Okay.
And so then she was like, there's a lot that happened. And he was like, yeah, a lot did happen. I feel crazy. He said, what happened, you know, but I can't take it back. Who the fuck would say that about a shooting? When we got to hear the full context of the call, it absolutely sounded like, damn, I shouldn't have let the cat out the bag. Like, I'm sorry that that shit came out. Like, it absolutely sounded like that.
Okay,
And
wait, hold on. Let me ask you directly then, because you were there. You're in court. You are our eyes and ears, really. So this is what I said. I said, Tory apologizing might not be essentially, oh, I'm apologizing for shooting, but Tory exposed some shit that started some drama that led to some fighting.
Let's argue today. I'm gonna tell you how I got that though. So, okay, well, on the phone call, how about Kelsey is sitting at the hospital after she didn't got detained in question. Megan was in the hospital. They whisked her off to New York. She didn't even see that fucking girl. Kelsey sitting outside. Megan is fucking gone to New York. So Kelsey says, well, I was already fucked up by the time y'all. They say Kelsey was passed the fuck out when Tory got there. That's how drunk she was. She was passed out, child.
Wait. Slow it down. So Kelsey at the event.
At Kylie's house was passed the fuck out by the time Tory even got there. Passed the fuck out, drunk. So Tory was like, I don't even remember what we was fighting about. It's on the call. And Kelsey said, I was already fucked up by the time you got there. So then Tory say, you got my security number, Quan? And you know, y'all, you know, he said, you figure out a way to, you know, bail me out. I ain't got his number. And so Kelsey was like, well, it's a report already out. And he was like, about what? And then she was like, about the incident, but it ain't naming no names. But she said verbatim, Megan's team is on top of this. Literally what she said. This was 5 hours after everything took place. That's what she said. And Tory said on the jail call, I'm the only one that's gonna get backlash. You not. He said Megan not. I'm the only one. He was like, but I'm sorry that it happened. You know, and okay, but why? I'm gonna ask you this. Why a bitch that feel like you just shot her best friend answer the phone for you? Because you know you do a jail call and say, this is such and such. You answer the fucking phone, told Tory the hospital that the girl was in, okay? And then Tory said, bail me out. That hoe didn't say no. She basically said, well, media already on. And then she said, you know, the longer you sit in there, the bigger it's going to get. So it's like she would have, seemed like to me, but didn't want to be tied to it like that. But she verbatim said, I make sure I wrote that down, Megan's team is on top of this. Within 5 hours, placed at 9:05 a.m. that day. And as it pertains to this fight, let me go to my damn notes so you can see how that progressed. So what happened?
Break it down. Hold on. By the way, I need everybody who rock with me, and if you're here or you know you're watching my live stream or you're watching this live, please go show Milagro some love. She's on the scene. She's showing the commitment. She's putting in the work, and I need y'all to show her some love, please. This is some chat nigga shit. I need y'all to show some love. She's in the field, and I like that. Go ahead, girl.
And everybody got tested for gunshot residue and DNA on the gun, but Megan. The driver, Kelsey, and Tory got tested for gunshot residue and DNA on the gun, not Megan. But you want to know something very interesting? The gun had 4 different types of DNA on it. 3 people got tested. Who the last motherfucking one it could be? We got traces of 4 different people DNA, but only 3 people got tested, and that came back. Okay, so
no, this is crazy. Hold on. Oh wait, I want to ask you this question. I'm from this. Hey, I ask you this question because this is a question that a lot of people, including me, were wondering. We know Kelsey will be taking a stand. Megan's taking a stand tomorrow. We don't know if Tory's taking a stand, but maybe he does. What about the driver? He's the 4th person. Have you heard anything about the driver?
They have put his picture up and they have mentioned him. Neither side has placed blame on him. They said that a witness saw him try to break up the fight. They ain't saying much about his ass at all, which is like, okay, well, but they done thrown his picture up there, full name and everything. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell he at.
That's a little spooky to me.
It is.
What you think?
What's going on? But maybe they feel like he gonna be on Tory's side, so fuck it, maybe. Maybe like it's and ain't no point. They tried to act like Tory just popped up at Kylie's house, like Megan did not call him and invite him. That was trash. They knew that shit.
Wait. Oh,
And you know,
glad
Corey
you-
Campbell is going to testify. They
I'm
didn't say
glad you
Kylie.
said that. So I heard from somebody who was at the party just serving drinks. Somebody who was serving drinks said Tory was invited by Meg, allegedly.
Yeah, that's what they said in court today.
Okay.
And
what do you think? By the way,
let me tell you this. Megan bodyguard, Justin big ass. How about the next damn day? Tory still had Megan shit in the car, right? They say Justin went to Tory's house. They say Justin went to Tory's house and they talked about it. And Justin gonna testify because Justin claims that Tory said that he shot the damn girl. Now, why? Now, you mean to tell me that that's what Tory told you? But you was on Instagram, somebody ain't no little nigga about to shoot nobody around me. You went and saw a nigga and ain't do nothing. You went to his house to go pick up Megan's shit, and he confessed to you. That's his claim, that he confessed that he shot that damn girl, and you just left, and that was it.
Hey, let me ask you a question, because you know what's so interesting about this case, because so many people are public figures. Have they played anything that's an Instagram live or any public? Because they got to play the Gayle King interview. They got to. When Tory starts the question, when Tory's defense crosses Meg, they have to allude to that Gayle King interview.
They brought that.
All these niggas, including Kelsey, has been on record stating things that I don't know if they're willing to keep saying in court. Now they're under oath.
Exactly. You don't want to perjure yourself. And let me tell you what the gun was. The gun was in the front seat under a Louis Vuitton bag. It was female shit in the front seat and in the back seat. The gun was up under. You could see it, but it was under a purse and some damn papers and shit. And everybody that knows Megan said her phone was dead. I saw 2 charges in the car. Okay. And then they showed us video of Megan crying in the ambulance, child.
Wait, it's like body cam footage?
I don't, it must have been, because you could see her, they didn't say body cam. I don't know how they obtained it, but you could see her in the damn bed, and they gonna play a small clip. She talking about, like, just in the ambulance.
Does she say anything even in the ambulance, like, oh, yo, y'all go get Tory, he did something to me?
Nope. She continued to tell them it was glass. No, they showed us a picture of her left foot from the hospital. They said that the doctor gonna get up there and talk. They said they had to remove the shit from her foot because she would have had constant pain and it could have moved or caused an infection. They didn't show us no damn x-ray. They showed us a PowerPoint presentation, but showed us what the report said. We saw no x-ray. They showed us a different picture of Megan's damn foot, and then they showed us the stitches.
Wow.
They didn't show anything that would conclusively make me feel like there were bullet fragments in her foot. But I think they don't want to get into the fact that they're missing the bullet fragments, which I'm sure we'll get into. But they did not, they kept it real. Well, she said in the medical report said, and they showed the foot. Why wouldn't you show the jury an x-ray? Show us the bullet fragments in the foot.
Hey, I got to ask you about this.
Maybe they will, though.
Are the bullet fragments missing?
That has been reported. The detective that got fired from the LAPD, he went on record and said that the bullet fragments are missing.
Fuck.
And back in December 2021, he said that.
Wow.
We'll see today. They said that they did not mention if Jaquan had any type of gunshot residue on him, but Kelsey and Tory did. But let me tell you this. How the fuck was Megan telling the truth about what she say happened if she was walking away and Tory shot over the car? But she say the reason why they say Kelsey got gunshot residue on her is because they said that Kelsey was standing right there. Like she was that close to Megan. Or that close to him, rather. And got it on.
Hold on. Going back to the opening statements by the prosecutor. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about dance, bitch, dance. So I heard some report that says there's nobody but Meg that will actually attest to that statement before the shots. There's no witness. What's this dance bitch dance shit? Because that's a narrative that they're hoping to convince the mass public who are tuning in.
You know something? They brought that up, and the Tories people did try to speak on the fact that no one else heard this, right? It was an objection was called, and they said, "Child, hearsay." And maybe they'll bring it up again later, but they did not let a conversation start or let anything. They did not let him dive into the fact that she was the only person that heard that shit. She's the only person that says she heard dance bitch dance. We have ring camera people talking, nobody heard the shit.
Let me also ask you, because I seen that apparently there's a lot of objections. What's going on with the objections? Like, you got to explain it to us.
In my opinion, every time... Oh, my room service here. Give me 1 second.
Go ahead, girl. Go get your room service.
Hey. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
What would you like me to say?
Can you put on my bed?
That is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Would
you like me to open this drive for you?
Yes, please. Can you please?
You good?
Mm-hmm. I got to sign my receipt.
That's all good. Okay, you got to explain the objections. It seems like the prosecution was calling a lot of objections. They don't want certain stuff. What's going on with that? Tell me.
I just feel like every time Taurus people was about to get into some shit, there was like objection, hearsay, and then the representation would say, "How is this hearsay if this is evidence?" Miss Hammer here, thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. You too.
Hey, by the way, everybody's asking. They said they love your accent. Where are you from? You gotta tell people where you're from.
Houston.
Oh, you're from Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
so,
amazing.
So
hey.
go figure me not feeling not riding for a bitch. Well, she from Bear County, but imagine me not riding for a hoe that's claiming Houston. I used to support the bitch a lot, but a lie is a lie. I'm not going for that bullshit. So I feel like every time the prosecution was on to something, or no, the defense was on to something, they got called, objection. And then, it was like, well, what is it an objection for? Because this is evidence. The first time that they did it, that I really was wondering, why did you call that, was when we were about to get into the body cam situation. Kelsey and them were unaware. I don't think they was thinking about the fact that cops got their body cams on at all times, and they were standing around, and that's how they picked up Kelsey sitting up saying, I'm hyperventilating, like I'm freaked the fuck out, I'm finna pass out. And Tori says, it's okay. They don't know what happened. It's okay. Everything will be all right. And then told the people, I was just trying to protect my girl. That's it. So my whole thing is, I think we should be able to hear those things. I think that they should be able to talk about those things.
Wow.
But they did
a
lot of fucking objections. And he had to reword it, and he had to figure out another way to, like, let me tell you another time there was some stupid ass shit. You got a Louis Vuitton purse in the front seat. You got bitches suitcases in the back and bitch shit, like bitch luggage. Like they said, what was in the stuff? We don't know what was in it. The lead person on the case, the officer, what was in it? I don't know. Who was it? A man or a woman? He said it was unisex. They said the Louis Vuitton bag, yeah. The suitcase was unisex, yeah. I don't know who it belonged to. The plan's stupid. And so the judge would be like, well, they would object, and he would say, well, you did already ask him that. He said he don't know. And they would just kind of let it go. No, who's in the suitcase? And then that's what I mean when I say they didn't follow protocol, because then the defense will say, did you look through the stuff? They didn't even look through every damn thing. So how was the bag unzipped? How the gun ain't come out of them damn bags? All them 57 fucking bags that them bitches had. Because they moved all that shit from EJ car to his car. Why Megan them, and they did outline exactly what we talked about from the transcripts, that Megan them then told the damn driver, I left something at Kylie's house, take me back. take me back after she done got her ass, after they told her that something happened at the house. We don't know what
Wait,
yet.
wait. Who said they left something?
Megan.
Really?
She said, oh yeah, that's what they laid out. They said Megan was acting a damn fool. Something happened. They haven't outlined it yet, but was refusing to leave without Tory. Refusing. They go out.
Refusing to leave Kylie's house?
Refusing to leave Kylie house unless Tory leave Kylie house too. Okay, so they go over there and do that shit. She get in the car with Quan, the driver. Her and Kelsey, they almost back in Megan's house. And Megan say, no, take me back, take me back. He was like, no. She was like, well, I left something. So then he finally go back and take them back to the house. And they said Megan go up in there clowning again. And the driver had to go get Tory. Because the whole time that he done took Megan them, Tory in the pool with Kylie. Yeah, he was still at.
Wait. Slow it down. Hey, by the way, if you guys are just tuning in, yo, I'm live with Milagro. She got the exclusive details of what really happened. No matter what you've seen from anybody else, you know, obviously everybody's doing really good reporting about what's going on today. But if you really want the real details, I mean, the real details that we really care about, because we're trying to figure out how we get from a pool party to a shooting to a fight, all of this to arrest. We trying to figure it out. Milagro is here to tell us what she's hearing in court. Today, we have went through not only opening statements, we have seen initial witnesses, including the first detective that got called on the scene. We have heard what they have said. But what's happening is that in this trial that's scheduled to be a 10-day trial, 10, 11-day trial from now.
They say they think this shit gonna be 5 to 7. We got through 5 witnesses today, child. 5.
Are you talking about wait tomorrow or
no? Today we got through 5 witnesses.
Wait, tell me. What witnesses? Tell me.
It was the cops and the detective.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we get to
they went through 5 police officers today.
Yeah, 4 police officers and a detective.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. We only heard about Diaz. I'm glad you said that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think, or do you have any semblance of who's going to come tomorrow? We know Meg's coming tomorrow.
Megan coming tomorrow, and they say that they think their testimony going to take so damn long, we might not get nobody else. But EJ's supposed to be testifying, her stylist. Justin is going to testify, so maybe they'll bring them in tomorrow.
What about Kelsey? No way we get Kelsey tomorrow.
They say on Wednesday.
So tomorrow and Wednesday, we're getting the heavy hitters. That's the heavy hitters for the prosecutors.
Mm-hmm.
What you feeling, so?
The defense to their ass up, because when Megan get on the stand, they brought up Gail so many damn times. I know they're gonna bring that up. And they brought up her inconsistencies. The defense brought up that he said, I want you to keep in mind what she said from the beginning to the end. And every time he said, I want y'all to really judge character. Y'all gonna have to, judge credibility rather, and figure out what makes sense. Why did she say this? How long before her story changed? When did it change? What was the benefit? All of that.
Milagro, hold on. I got to ask you verbatim. You kind of alluded to it. So are you saying that already the defense is thrown into the pot, the interview, the very high-profile historic interview that Meg did with Gayle King?
They brought it up a few times. Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a movie tomorrow.
They done seen it and they ready. And Tory lawyer, he ain't playing. He get right to it. The prosecution put their people up there and was smiling and asking easy questions, and their defense got right up there and said, child, and what happened? Okay? That's what the fuck they wanted to know.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, hey. By the way, I wish this was televised. And by the way, you know what?
This is ridiculous.
Because it's not televised, you're going to have to be our eyes and ears.
Mm-hmm.
How early do you got to get there tomorrow?
Tomorrow, why the fuck Megan got a CIA nigga on her team, child? Then came and did a sweep of the building today.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
That's
Wait, what?
they had security in them already doing sweeps today.
Wait. No, say that again. Make that what?
Somebody on the team, they say used to work for the CIA. One of
Make
them
got a CIA nigga on the team?
That's what they said. They said they did a whole sweep. The security people, the whole bunch of people came through that whole today. So tomorrow finna be a fucking mess, literally, with all this bullshit. Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! Yo, Milagro. Hey, listen. I'm always gonna defer to you. You're there. You're present in the moment. You're feeling the vibes. You can tell the energy. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not there, so you're gonna have way more intel than me. Let me ask you your true opinion. After you sat through day one of this Tory Lanez trial, which he's accused of shooting Meg Thee Stallion, what would you score it? Do you feel like Tory has took the lead so far, just only off what you've seen, or do you think that the prosecution has done a great job of painting a picture that Tory is a guilty man? Again,
the prosecution did a good job at repeating what their client said happened in an effort to try to back her up, but the defense shined today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, you gotta fight for your people, but like I said, it was not strong. By the time they got done showing shit, it was like, what the fuck we supposed to do with this bullshit? Defense got up there and talked about it.
Hey, this is what I said, right? And you could correct me because obviously you're there. I said, listen, the prosecution, who probably bogged down with a bunch of other cases, they came with the bare minimum, just talking about what they feel is needed to try to get a conviction. And Tory's lawyers, who have been obsessed with this for months, staying with them all of 24 hours around the clock, trying to figure out what the narrative is.
You want to know?
They presented a case, and the case they presented says, hey, whatever the prosecution told y'all, bullshit. We about to give you the real shit now.
And that, let me tell you two things. Number one, the detective that got up, he was the fifth witness. And he did a good job. He ain't listened to the shit but a week ago. They said, how many times have you heard the jail call? And he said, he started listening to it a few times over the past week. He said, that's the first time you heard the call? He said, yeah. Last week is the first time the damn detective had even listened to the fucking jail call. They said, well, were there any other calls? And he said, no other calls, worth mentioning. He said, what that mean? He said it was about 6 calls, but the only person that answered the phone was Kelsey. That whoever he tried to call, it went unanswered or it just didn't go through. So the only call that they have from is the one that was with Kelsey. And let me tell you this. Hold on. They said the defense, when they did their opening statements, they said all of this is about jealousy. That's what they said. They said, don't pass judgment. Listen to all of the evidence. They said Megan, Kelsey, and EJ, were there. And that Megan invited Tory to the pool party. They said when Tory got there, Kelsey was passed out drunk and everybody was drunk. That's when they mentioned that Corey was going to testify. They said Tory was hanging with Kylie and that Kelsey came over and that something happened. And they say Megan got pissed. They did not divorce.
Hold on. So Kelsey woke up. So she was passed out and woke up.
Yeah. Kelsey woke up and she go over to Tory and Kylie. Something happens. Megan gets upset. She want to go. Okay? Now she want to leave. She insists on leaving with Tory. Tory say, I just got here, but I'm going to leave her. They say EJ and Kelsey told Megan, your hair fucked up. You're a mess. Let's go. You need to leave. And then, so then Tory was like, yo, Jaquan, that's the driver. You could take her. You could take them home. And so that's when Kelsey, Megan, and Jaquan got in the car to leave the first time to take Megan and them home. So Tory still at the house with Kylie. Okay, so then EJ leave. Okay, that's when she was like, oh, I left something at the house. I need to go back. And then so they said that she got back and she was mad and she was drunk and that she created a scene and that Kylie said, you got to go. And she wouldn't leave. And so that Tory was like, well, let me just leave because she won't leave unless I leave before this keeps on escalating. That's the only way she said she's gonna leave. That's what she wanted. She wanted him to go. So that's when he left with her. Megan was in the seat that the gun was ultimately found in front of.
Wait,
Megan off in
wait,
that.
say that again. Slow it down.
The gun was found in the front passenger seat on the floorboard. The first person to sit in that seat, who was riding in that seat, was Megan. And when they showed the picture of the gun, the evidence photos, it was a Louis Vuitton bag and shit up there. Now, and it was kind of under it. It wasn't hidden, but it was under it. So my whole thing is, okay, when a bitch gets her shit and put in the car, don't she put all her shit together? How we prove that that's Tory gun? Because the last person sitting, he was the last person closest to it. When everybody finally got back in the car, that's when Kelsey and Megan got in the back. And Tory
Hold on. Milagro, a lot of people on the live, I see they asking, they said, explain who's EJ. They don't know who's EJ is. Explain.
EJ is the man, the stylist. He be with Tayana Taylor all the time now and stuff like that. He was the one dressing Megan like a wrestler. He wear long hair and pantsuits. Y'all know EJ. EJ was the one acting like he was the damn star, dressing better than her.
Yo, Milagro.
He won. They know EJ with the wet and wavy. They know that nigga.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Now put me on game.
So,
Hey, chat. I want everybody who's listening. Yo, the only, you know what I mean? There's a couple of people who's covering, you know what I mean, the story, but Milagro's tapped in, you know what I mean? She good peoples. We gonna have to really tap in with her to get the real story, because everybody gonna report it too bland, and we ain't gonna get the real shit. We want the real shit.
Yeah.
Real time.
They don't want that
Feel me?
stuff, not that bullshit. So let me tell y'all what the defense said happened in the call. So they say, she was arguing with Tory, and that Kelsey jumped in the argument to defend Megan.
Really?
Okay, so everybody arguing. So this is when Tory's people say that Tory said, do you know you backing up your girl like she ain't fucking me behind your back?
So Tory kicked it off like, yo, exposing the type shit.
And that is what, and let me tell you something, when you hit a fucking jail call, when Tory is apologizing, it all make perfect sense. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have, damn. He said I was drunk, I would never move like that. Damn, my bad. And I can't take back what happened, it happened, but.
Oh, Tory was messy. He brought an issue that wasn't an issue at that point.
Yeah.
And
go
ahead.
The defense says this is what kicked off the whole thing. They said Tory said, "Oh, you backing up? You know the bitch that's fucking me behind your back, like that." And then that's when they said, "This is the defense in court, child." That Kelsey said, "Well, this ain't the first time she backed me because she fucked the baby and Ben Simmons behind me." The prosecution said this ain't the first time there was the baby and Ben Simmons. Child, that's when the courtroom. I said, "Child, what?"
Yo, hey, I'm glad you brought it. Yeah, Milagro, Ben Simmons my nigga. I'm about to have to hit him and just ask him what's up.
Yeah, cause what happened? Cause
Hey, Milagro, listen. This just between me and you, nobody else. So don't think about nobody watching. I heard Meg was, you know what I mean? Hey, listen, I'm not shaming nobody. She could do her thing, but people kind of had a narrative about her. She do her thing. She her thing. You get what she do her thing. I don't know if that you could tell me. Is that a Houston thing? But I heard she got in the game and she did her bucket list. Her bucket list was completed.
I'll say this because we don't know what people be doing. People do be lying. You know, Megan is attractive and all that kind of shit like that. So a nigga gonna be happy to say he fucked her. But what I will say is because Megan has been so damn sloppy, and because we in a damn court of law, and we got 3 niggas that you quite possibly fucking behind your friend, there may be some truth to it.
Damn.
It could be, but I don't like to try, track a whole pussy. You not fucking me because you fucking, you a holding me because you sloppy.
And by the way, I'm not judging her even if she did deal with any guy. Maybe she factored that into, people's perception of her, but I'm not factoring that in at all. Hold on, Milagro, I'll say this. you know, from what some of the narrative I've heard is that her and her girl was falling out because of maybe guys, and you're a woman.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all dealing with the same guys, it's always sad. You know, we look at dudes who are fighting over the same girls as, bro, y'all should deal with that in a certain way. But same thing with women. Like if you and your girlfriend like a certain guy, but your girlfriend came to you and be like, Milagro, that's the guy I'm dealing with, or I like him, whatever. Y'all gotta have a way to deal with that, right? Like,
there's a code, especially if it gets physical. You don't touch that nigga. You don't look at that nigga like that. And even past that, I mean, girl, how many times you gonna do this shit? And we're like, what the fuck is up with you? You do have them bust down ass niggas, but you ought not be fucking behind your friend. And then imagine that being compounded by the fact that your whole image is you're a girl's girl. And my best friends are girls, and I just want to run around with girls and uplift women and shit. And you're fucking your best.
It was all about the hotties, right?
Right.
It's all about the hotties.
But that's not what it was supposed to be about. Not treacherous, trifling shit. It's supposed to be one for all. I think that is ultimately what could have led to this shit going the way that it did. I don't think they thought it would go to trial, and I think that they felt like this will hurt her brand more than anything. If anybody finds out what y'all was really arguing about and what you and Kelsey got in the fight about, allegedly, like, that's going to be a problem, because that goes against everything you're supposed to stand for. I don't think it was about the sex, because she rap about fucking it was about that being Kelsey, like you saying, the fact that Kelsey had fucked with them allegedly, and the fact that, girl, your brand, what the fuck is you doing? If you want to be a little, I don't even know no bitch that promote fucking her friend nigga. Like, who the fuck was you, girl? I don't know. But
nobody does that.
Nobody
does
it. Like, come on now. So that would have been a badass look. But they say Megan got out on Sunset Boulevard at the bus stop at 4:30 in the morning in a bikini with no shoes, and that Tory, the one, had to get her back in the car. Okay. And then they said that Kelsey and Megan was arguing, and that Jaquan and them was taking them home. Kelsey and Megan arguing now. And so they jumped to the witness and said that the witness, Mr. Kelly, saw Kelsey attacking Megan. And now they said security stepped in to stop the fight. The muzzle flash went off closer to Kelsey. He said, I heard a loud arguing, and so I went on my balcony, and then shit started popping off. But Kelsey to allegedly tell the people that or they put it like that she said that she got attacked by Tory, he beat her up. Kelsey had no injuries, and they found Kelsey's nail. They did confirm it was Kelsey's nail.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait. Listen, I'm sorry to cut you off. They said Tory punched Kelsey in the face, grabbed her, this and third.
They said that Kelsey's statement was, he grabbed my hair and got physical, but she didn't really remember what all he did. So I guess she was supposed to be so drunk she didn't remember. But she said that he had pulled her hair and hit her, like hit her upside the head or some shit. But they got pictures from her at the station immediately after. There was some blood on her leg and a little scratch, and her shirt, she on a tank top or a little bikini or whatever, it was ripped. And they said, did y'all ever ask her how that happened? No. Did y'all ask her about the cuts on her body? No. These are cops on the scene.
Was there any bruising on her face? Was there any bruising on her face?
Not a hair out of place, and no bruising on her face. But Tory walked up to you and pulled your hair, and she had her hair pulled back at the top and down right here. Had he grabbed that bitch head right here, it would have been tussled. Like, it would have been fucked up. It wasn't. When she took her police pictures, that bitch could have been going to the club. She looked fine. Which says about the altercation with Megan.
That's odd, right? Hey, listen. Hey, I'm glad you're here to explain and obviously witness all this firsthand, because I truly and honestly believe I'm being honest in this whole thing, but again maybe there's some innate biases because I'm not a woman and you're a woman, so like I like to ask you, like, okay, when you're hearing this shit, what are you thinking? You tell me what you thinking.
I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, these bitches really gonna try to let this nigga go to jail behind this dumbass shit? I really honestly believe that they got into it. I don't know yet who pulled it. But the shit that's being argued is like they trying to say it was Kelsey to me. Like maybe it was her. And I think that that's only because they did not test Megan for gunshot residue or DNA on their gun. So how do you build a case around that? If you're trying to, outline that I didn't do shit. If the other bitch ain't get tested for nothing. We can't prove anything. So let's go where we can. She had gunshot residue and she had a motive and they was getting into it. So is it possible that maybe she could have done it versus him? And then you heard 3 shots, pop, 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 pause, pop, pop. What the fuck is this about? Like, what the fuck? So a gun was absolutely fired. And then 4 people, they found 4 shell casings, the police did. How about one of the fucking neighbors found the 5th one? Now, what the fuck was that? They ain't told us yet. And then they did bring up that Megan said her back was turned. He said Megan said she was walking behind the car. How he shoot her over the door? Then they say Megan said her back was turned. So how the fuck did anything else happen? Like, what the hell going on?
Let me ask you a question because we only saw this through reports. They said that Megan's supposed to testify tomorrow that she knows that Tory is the shooter. I'm saying, how could she know that if her back is turned?
She said this multiple times.
You tell me. Explain to me, please. I'm a little confused, please.
They argued the fact that it was dark. It was all, and then if your back was turned, what was your proximity to Kelsey? How did she get this gunshot residue? Like her story, they have already laid out a foundation that shows her story don't make sense. Even if these people want to try to prove a case that Tory, they threw that 3rd charge up there, like negligence. Even if you want to do that, even if, God forbid, they said, oh, you guilty for discharging a weapon. Megan said he intentionally shot her. So it can't be he didn't shoot her with intent because your story files flat. That's not what you said. So that's still a problem to me. And people think it's a slam dunk. No, it's not. And everybody needs to talk about the fact that bitch, they said that they requested the Gayle interview. You requested it to lie. You requested it to sit your ass up there and say you never had a sexual relationship with him. So what else will you lie? And she lied for how many years about that? So let me tell you what happened.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask you, does the prosecution who basically admitted that they had an intimate relationship, do they even acknowledge that Meg Thee Stallion in her interview does not say that it was intimate?
That they slipped it in that there was a sexual relationship and kept on going like they hadn't said nothing. And let me tell you something. They said after the Gayle, Megan lied to her team because they said that after the Gayle interview, prosecutors went back to Megan and said, okay, now what's all this chitter chatter? Like, was there a sexual relationship? And that's when she tested.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Still mess. So the defense said, she lied for how long about that? How many years did she lie and say they didn't have a sexual relationship? Only for it to have been true. What else she lied about? And I want to highlight again, there were 3 people tested, but 4 DNA contributions. Tory's DNA, like you had said, was inconclusive. They brought it up and said it in black and white. No DNA on the magazine and inconclusive on the gun itself. So the defense absolutely backed up academics' claims that no, you cannot tie that weapon to him via DNA evidence. No. So she's sitting up here talking to you like you crazy, but that was factual.
Milagro, I need you to listen. We have 5,000 people on this live currently on my YouTube and Twitch. How much? We got 22,000 people watching, so we have about almost damn near probably 30,000 between probably your platforms and what I got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I really need you because tomorrow and here's you tell. I know you're gonna be in court tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I need every break. You got to get on live. We're going to have your shit on. Everybody going to hit the notification bell. As soon as you go on live, you might have to get.
Yeah, we can't take no pictures in the house. They being real fucking strict. So, yeah. Okay.
Girl, you might have to get an extra phone. We might have to pay the bill for the phone. Just tell us what it costs. Hey, listen, my name Big Act. Just tell me what you like.
No, we can get in there because I think that people was going out into the walkway. and like out there. You just can't take pictures and stuff.
Girl, you might need 2 to 3 phones. Fuck it.
Okay.
You might have to,
But let
before
me
this shit start,
people.
go to the Apple store.
Y'all know when it hit that it be hitting that time. That should be cutting off. Y'all know about how that hour do. Hey, Shamichael. Did you wave at me? You know when you hit an hour on Instagram, it shuts off. Get into it. We just
Hey,
added academic. Hey, yo, we hit that hour.
not. Oh, I didn't know there was a fucking thing about it. Hold on. I got to make sure everybody's watching me. Is watching both of us. Here we go. Chat. If y'all watching me, whether on YouTube or Twitch, it's Milagro Gramz. Y'all make sure y'all follow her. Obviously, I know what it is. Hold on, let me see. I can turn this off. Wait. Okay, I can turn this off. All right, cool. You good?
Yeah, and let me tell you this: they did not test Kelsey or like her DNA on the gun. They didn't test her DNA on the damn gun. Dropped the ball.
Okay.
People was not doing their job. They was not doing their job.
So that's why I'm saying, and again, you know, you're very intimate in the sense of you're into this, you know, this case, so you know a lot. What I believe is that they gave Kelsey an immunity deal. They had to, because here's the thing: you want Kelsey to testify, even though Tory's defense is basically saying, "Yo, I ain't do it, but I ain't really pointing no fingers, but it might be somebody else." They're not looking to charge Kelsey. They're only looking to get Tory.
That's true. I mean, that's a good point, and they absolutely could have to try to sweeten the deal, you know, and make her feel like, child, go ahead, get
Yo,
up there.
I think they gave her a deal to say, "Listen, you ain't getting charged, but you can't back out of testifying against Tory. We
Right.
want Tory. Tory is who we want."
Because after Landon said you went to the hotel, he tried to give you hush money. My whole question is, when did she tell you that? How you find that out? Because the prosecution or whoever the fuck said that Kelsey was waiting outside while Megan was in the hospital, and that Megan was in New York. She didn't even fucking know. They said they did what they had to do with Megan. She gets on the plane. She goes to New York. Kelsey didn't even fucking know. And
Let me ask you the question. I'm going off Meg Thee Stallion's what she said on Gayle King, like Good Morning America, whatever that was. She said, well, Tory, as soon as he shot her, he offered both of them $1 million. That's what she said. I could play the clip. I got the clip. Did you hear anything about Tory offering $1 million so far? This is opening testimony. By the way, this is why I think you should have heard something. I'm going to tell you what. Because if they're trying to justify that Meg's statements have been inconsistent, the best friend who hasn't been cool with Meg is now coming back to testify, claiming Meg got hurt. The only thing that would make sense is if they said that, oh no, Tory offered $1 million and, you know, he was trying to bribe us, and because he was trying to bribe us, we were trying to chill. Have you heard that in court?
They brought up the keep quiet, I'll give you something because I'm on probation. And the defense said, Chum, my client ain't never been on no damn probation. He's not a convicted criminal. So why would he tell her that? Does that make sense? That's what he would say? And then he mentioned it in that regard. The defense said that. And then he said, and then Megan's story changed again. She said something else. He said first it was she didn't want black men to die because of George Floyd. And then because Tory was on probation.
Hold on.
And then
Milagro. Hey, remember, I'm talking to you also. So I'm going to ask you some questions.
Oh, sure.
Let me ask you a question, because I asked my audiences. If you don't went on a date with a nigga, that nigga done end up shooting you.
Mm-hmm.
You with your girl. You got shot. Cool. The police come. For whatever reason, you hop back in the same car with the nigga who shot you.
Hold on.
Go ahead, girl. Do your thing.
Oh, they already came by here. What you need? Oh, yeah, they came by here earlier.
You want an aquarium or what?
Do I not pay for that?
You want it?
Is it free?
This
No. Somebody do I want some damn water? Hey, y'all. Had to get some free water.
Nah, it's all good. Hold on. I'm going to present the situation to you again. You go on a date with a nigga.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Who that is?
When you go on a date with a nigga,
Mm-hmm.
the nigga end up allegedly shooting you. Somehow, some way, he convinced you to get back in the car with him.
Yeah.
Y'all get pulled over by the cops. Let me ask you a question, and this is just a person of color to a person of color.
Mm-hmm. Nigga fuck.
Remember, you just thought this dude tried to shoot you to kill you, because remember, you're going to later put out a statement saying they meant to hurt you.
Yeah.
Is your first thought, you know what? I don't want the cops to kill us. Like, you explain it, because you know how you explain.
It made, let me tell you something. To me, it made absolutely no sense, especially when they have found things that were up the street. They all up the damn street. They want to tell us Megan got blood all in people's damn driveway and shit. And jury all in military. Why the fuck you ain't go to one of their damn doors and ask for help? They was already up watching y'all stupid ass. Okay. When Megan them got back in the car, she had ample opportunity. When they pulled them out of the car, they secured the weapon. He couldn't have harmed her with all them people like that. Why you didn't tell the police that he had harmed you then? When she got in the ambulance, she lied again. And the defense outlined this. When she was in the ambulance, she was safe. Why didn't she tell the officers or anybody there that she was shot then? When she got to the hospital, she still lied. 3 different times the girl lied. But by 9 o'clock in the morning, Kelsey is saying that Megan's team is already on this. So the whole time she was saying it was glass until when? And when did Megan's team intervene? And the defense said that the story started to change when Rock Nation got in it. Sure did say that.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. That's what they said.
That's crazy.
So even at base value, with what they presented so far, how do you find him guilty? You know, like beyond a reasonable doubt. I don't see it. I don't see it. This shit is ridiculous. It's bullshit.
Hey, listen. You know, I've had some insight, you know, and obviously, you know, I had a relationship with Tory for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely never want that to, like, cloud, like, you know, me really being objective, because, you know, like, you just like me, like, bro, we earn our reputation on being truthful.
You're affiliated with and what you stand for.
Exactly. And I was thinking about this, and, you know, some of the shit don't make sense to me.
It's not logical. It never will. We did our homework when we went to college. So this isn't logical to us.
I'm going to be honest, though. This might shock you.
What?
I didn't think the prosecution was going to sound so dumb.
Me either.
Yo, hey, Milagro, I had to get you on here because I'm like, it's no way they sound so remedial. No.
I mean,
these are professionals, ain't they?
They're professionals. And they put them damn officers up on the stand and said, y'all put pieces of paper out there to mark the evidence. They said, what Kelsey nail at? They say it's up under the piece of paper with the chain, the piece of the chain. He said, you got 2 objects right there. He said, y'all say Megan had a blood trail. Could you tell us where it started and where it ended? No, because they didn't label it correctly. They can't say. So how do we even know anything? We don't. You can't prove that dumbass shit. Them cops sat up there and said no. They put pieces of paper. The paper that they would use to take your statement, they took them. That's what they put out there to mark the damn evidence. And they had one picture of blood in the damn street. And they said, okay, well, where the blood trail? Defense said, where's the blood trail? Did you mark it? No. So you couldn't tell us where the blood trail started, stopped, or the pattern, or the way she may have gone? No. I said, I don't know, you fucking lying. And so they literally said, so no picture of a trail. There's one blood stain, and they had to confirm one blood stain.
This is some fucking... Hey, so, Milagro, well, I got you here. And by the way, I don't know what your night until... Wait, by the way, what you doing for the rest of the night?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Hey, by the way, I kid you not. I should have came out there.
You totally fucking...
Yo, I just came from Mexico. My brother got married, and I was just like, yo, you know, I'm always on the East Coast. I'm like in New York. And I'm like, man, I should just show up. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to be in a... And I ain't going to lie. I thought if I actually showed up, they would try to arrest me. And just because they would be like, oh, yeah, I breached certain privacy things. Because, like, there was times when there was, like, you know, discovery. They felt that I knew, which I didn't know. I was just, like, I'm like you. Like, yo.
You know what I think? I feel like, I'm going to be honest. I feel like her people knew who I was. And I feel like...
Were you good?
Huh?
Were you good? Because they do know who you are.
Yeah, I heard they dropped my damn name. But I felt like that. There were times where I saw them hoes. So I'm like, bitch, what? So what I did was I made sure I ain't do nothing I wasn't supposed to do. And I think that if you come in, they looking for any little thing. So I just had turned their motherfucking phone off and did this shit. Because if there was any way that they could kick me the fuck out for tomorrow, they would. And I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be sitting right there, looking her dead in her damn face. I hope the hell starts stuttering. You know that bitch went on live and was talking about me.
Who?
Megan, when I was about to interview her ex-boyfriend, because he accused that hoe of pulling a gun out on him and breaking windows and shit. And he know damn well, Karim, ho, you know damn well that I sent you a message, voice note and everything, and that your ass was talking about Megan. I go take me a damn nap before the damn interview. I wake up, this bitch filming Don't Stop with Young Thug. She in the trailer trying to attack my damn credibility. When she did that live and she said, that lady, I know who she is. Like, she obsessed with me and whoop-de-whoop. I cursed that bitch out so good, I feel sorry for the hoe. So, tomorrow, when she's sitting on this down, I'm going to have this damn notebook. I'm going to be taking them damn notes.
Okay. Explain to me. So, wait. Do you have to reserve space? Is it the first come, first serve? How do you get in the courtroom?
25 media. The people can have some family. And then they had like 5 seats for the public. So, if you get there early enough, get on up in there.
So wait, are you just getting there extra early?
On me?
Yeah.
We can talk about that privately.
Okay. Hey, I'm supporting you. I want you to gain the most from this. If there's anything in my platform, if there's anything I could personally help you with, I respect people who are down to show up and really get the truth, because a lot of times there's a lot of motherfuckers who are just waiting to just run with some shit that they want it to be the narrative. And I know that you're showing up because you want to know the actual shit. You want to know the shit you tell me about now, I don't know about. You want to tell me the real tea. You don't want to tell me some shit that everybody knows. And I respect it.
If they had said anything to me that mattered, that I felt like you hadn't heard already as it pertains to Megan, like that, I would tell you. Nothing. Everything we found out made that hoe look bad. I'm going over my notes now. Like everything was like, what is this?
Let me ask you a question. If Meg's team hits you up right now and says, "Yo, Milagro, I want to talk to you because your coverage is gonna is kind of like creating a narrative like I'm lying. I got some shit for you that could, could maybe help you out or give you whatever situation, but I need you to report differently in this situation. What would you do?
You know what? It's some hoes that's gonna sit up and be like, oh, I wouldn't do that. No, I really wouldn't do that. Like at the end of the day, my shit not monetized. You do your shit like I do Twitch like you do Twitch and shit like that. But no, hell no. I don't benefit off of shit like that. And you ain't gonna prosper anyway. I believe in God too much. I believe in God too much. No, it ain't no price. Somebody can buy you what you worth. That's a bad, that's shit. That's a bad reflection on your ass. No, I believe in him. And I feel like this shit ain't right.
Hey, I do want to know about the backlash you've gotten, right? So,
yeah,
when I started, and by the way, even Tory Lanez himself knows this. When I started asking questions, it wasn't because I'm cool with Tory. I asked questions because I said, you know what? Hey, I just want to be right. But I realized quickly people didn't care about being right or being fair.
Mm-hmm.
People want to drive narratives. You as a woman who now people are looking at, yo, why you not backing Tory instantly? Or no, not Tory, but you're not backing Meg instantly. Has it been difficult because you have been pretty much independent, and also you've been a sovereign, platform to say, yo, I'm gonna figure out what really happened, and whatever really is happening, I'm gonna report on that. Yeah. Sometimes they demonize people like that. I've been through it.
I'll tell you something. I'm in third ward at TSU asking students, how you feel about Megan Thee Stallion? Like, how y'all feel? Like cheering this bitch on. I did not even listen to Tory. I had heard say it before. I knew who he was. I didn't even listen to him. I was a fan of Megan. I was rooting for the health. Okay. The story broke. I went to school for criminal justice, eat 'em up cats. Okay, shout out to Sam Houston and psychology. And I just felt like this shit do not make sense. And so the hardest thing has been, I lost my motherfucking Twitter at the restart. I lost my fucking Instagram at the restart.
Why?
I lost my Twitter immediately after Megan released pictures of her feet. And I said, this picture does not align. And I didn't cuss them. I said, this picture does not align with her story. That's what I said. They deleted my motherfucking Twitter for bullying and fucking hate speech. My Instagram got fucking taken.
Really?
Yeah, with no reasoning. Like shit like to where somebody went and did the shit. Like because they didn't, that's why I'm paying such a fucking week right now. And then for Black women, for me to be somebody that wants the best for my people, men included, I am so sorry to whoever in the fuck ain't never met a stand-up ass nigga. I'm never finna sit up and say we don't need niggas or I love niggas. Niggas have done me very well. Some that fucked over me, but some have done very well. So I'm not finna toss them to the side when I know hoes that lie. I'm from where bitches will lie about a whole bunch of shit. So I'm not finna sit up and act like hoes don't make up shit. Like where I'm from, they do. So I'm not going to take a bitch word for nothing or his word. This ain't about some. Tory ain't told me shit about this damn case. So at the end of the day, this has been feeling like, something is not right. She got hurt and that's fine. Something happened, but I don't think it went the way that she said it did. And for Black women to feel like you don't care about Black women and you don't care about Black women's pain is ridiculous to me. And it gets on my fucking nerves when I'm sitting up on Tamika Mallory Live and she's sitting up here looking at me like I'm fucking crazy because I'm asking questions. I support Black women.
Did that happen? Wait. That happened?
Yeah, that happened.
So, hold on. I know Tamika Mallory, I don't know too much about her, but she's aligned with a nigga who's a clown named My Son. And he is just like, he's been getting a lot of money off of trying to pimp out Black Lives Matter and trying to push these narratives. And, it's not that, they try to create these narratives like I'm against Black people. Clearly not. But just like you who's willing to sit there and say, hey, I'm down to cover this story and figure out the truth and not just go blindly, or I'm down to do what I gotta do to figure out what's going on. Some of these motherfuckers are just drones. They don't give a fuck about trying to do that.
They don't. And it wasn't before Megan opened up her fucking mouth. Kelsey mama went on Instagram and placed blame on her and said this happened because of Megan's stupidity. Kelsey's sister went in back.
Wait. Hold on. Oh my God. You saying a lot, girl. Hold on. I gotta take this just for you. Hey, by the way, for everybody, all my chat niggas, hey, please shout out your personal page, whatever page you want. Yo, chat niggas, I need y'all to show us some love. Chat niggas, y'all know what it is. Please tell them where they can find you, please.
Yeah, I need to tune into Mob Radio.
Yeah.
Go on Mob's World for the blog page.
Okay.
My titties, you can come over here.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You was definitely showcasing some shit. I ain't gonna lie. You was going in. Hold on.
All in the courtroom, sitting at child. I ain't give a fuck.
Nah, you was doing your thing, girl. Hold on. I forgot what. See, you got me discombobulated.
What did we just say? Because I forgot too. I'm ready to go smoke.
No, hold on. No, you was talking about chat. What was she talking about? What did
I say, y'all? I be having to ask them what I said.
Nah. I'm reading the chat right now. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody was like, yo, it's Mob. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna correct him. Yo, chat. I see y'all. It's Mob. Somebody said, no, it's Mob Radio. It's not Mob Taz. It's not Mob Taz. It's Mob Radio. You hear them?
I am J Prince Business, but it ain't Mob Taz.
Oh my God. All right, yo. My boy Ray Allen says, yo, I'm loving this girl. Oh, they loving you. They loving you right now.
Mm-hmm.
They loving you right now. Oh my God. Somebody said, yo, hey, this just said, he said, is she from Houston? Nigga, scroll up, nigga. Oh my God.
But this is what I'm telling you. What I had said was, it wasn't no dumb shit that made me start questioning her. I was literally live doing coverage on the murder. Do you remember Erica Banks' girlfriend drowned in the damn pool? That shit was fugazi as fuck. I was investigating that and reporting on that when the story literally broke that shit happened with Megan and them. So I was able to be on it from the very beginning just because I just so happened to be on live anyway. So I was able to follow it from the very beginning. And what triggered me to make me feel like something wasn't right was the fact that Kelsey Mama and her sister made comments on Instagram and said, this happened because of Megan's stupidity. Oh, this is what loyalty will get you. My sister ain't never been detained, and now this happening because of her. They were placing blame, seemed like, on Megan. So I started saying, well, shit, what the hell that happened? Time goes on. Megan contradicts herself. Okay, she keeps contradicting herself. Cool, whatever. Then I get the damn transcripts. When I got them transcripts from December of 2021, child, the whole thing opened right up, and then Fetty did the medical report, whatever the fuck documentation that was, with the glass with Dr. Lafredo. So I'm not sitting up here saying I don't believe Megan because I just don't want to. No, there are logical reasons why, child, this shit don't make no sense, and I'm not gonna pretend it does. When the bitch said I was walking away, I was facing the back. Then you didn't see shit, girl.
Hey, hold on. I want to do something special. Yo, check this out, okay?
Ooh.
Number one, we got to show love to her. She's out there. She's putting in the work. She's putting in the effort. She's paid a lot of money to get to California. She's paying for hotels.
I sure the fuck did.
Transportation.
I had to
hold on,
my motherfucking van.
Hold on 1 second. Yo, chat. How about we do this, okay? Because I want everybody to benefit. Yo, chat. We don't gotta make it too serious. We can just say this is the fun for Milagro's Henny. Because tomorrow night when we talking about the Meg shit, I need her back on here, and I need her with some Henny. Okay?
Yeah.
We need at least $500 for the Henny fund.
Oh, Henny fund.
We need at least $500.
Back in
Yo,
the, I
chat.
was
Put
gonna
it
take
like this.
one shot and I'm gonna be leaning. My name Grant. I
No,
be
no, no,
smoking,
no,
but I
no, no, no. Listen.
I just
Hey, I don't know if you ever fuck with the chat niggas, but the chat niggas, trust me, these are the best people in the world. Chat. Tomorrow night, listen, we need at least $500 in terms of donations. I'm gonna send it to her. So Milagros, I want you to send me Cash App, whatever. I'm gonna send it to you. My audience, they're the best in the world. Like they'll compensate, like the
yeah, they
best in the world. I'm gonna send you $500. Listen,
I can get the Hennessy if I was just bullshitting, but I
no,
ain't
no,
turning.
no, 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 no. Hey, listen, it's not about the Hennessy or whatever. It's about showing appreciation.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Because trust me, I sit here, and by the way, you know, we got 20 to 25,000 people watching. They love this shit.
That's insane, huh?
And the mere fact that you come in with the real shit, they love you.
Yeah.
So put it like this. Hey, DM me. I'm about to DM me my phone number. I'll cash app you and whatever. My audience, hey, listen, the chat niggas are the best audience in the world. They're gonna get you. They want to get you lit because tomorrow we gonna need you for a good 3 hours.
Oh,
No, Milagros, we gonna need you for a good 3 hours now.
they say Megan gonna be up there for hours.
No, yeah, I know, but not only we gonna need you to update us during when she's on the stand, afterwards like this, we gonna need you for a good 3 hours now. So to keep it real,
Do it. I be on live like you be on live all motherfucking day.
okay, but trust me, the chat niggas are very hospitable. They just want to make sure whether you need a blunt, whether you need some fucking, you know what I mean, Hennessy like me, they gonna make sure you good. Okay? You communicate with me, we gonna make sure you good, girl, because this is some shit we never seen before. Oh, look at somebody on YouTube right now. Oh my sweet Jesus. Yo, my man Austin Copeland said, yo, take this shit quickly for the Henny Fund. This is not the Henny Fund for me. This is the Henny Fund for Milagros. She's gonna come with the shit. By the way, you gotta have everything in the notebook. Everything, girl. See?
Look at the notebook, nigga, with the pen. Yeah.
Hey.
At all.
Okay. So I'm telling you now, I want you to message me your stuff. I'm gonna
look at my notes. Drunk bitch.
Listen, Milagros.
Yeah.
This is a complimentary wave from the chat niggas. We're gonna this is not for you to. Of course, we know you'll have some Henny or whatever. We want to show you our appreciation, and I got the best audience in the whole world.
Y'all, what do you call your audience?
The chat niggas, man. The chat niggas. The chat niggas, they the best audience in the world.
The chat.
I promise you what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you could buy some wine. You could do whatever you want. But they're going to show you how much we appreciate. We appreciate you. Because you know why? We don't want that cold, salute to Nancy Dillon, but we want the shit. We want the real raw shit.
Try to talk to our people, and everybody is not reading them damn Rolling Stone articles, and ain't nobody keeping up with shit. The people want to know, bitch, what happened? Who said what? Cut to that shit. They don't want to hear all that boring ass shit.
You're talking my language, girl. Okay? Listen, I know it's been a long day for you. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
And I just want to tell you, listen, matter of fact, let me make sure I'm following you. I'm gonna follow you right now.
Okay.
I'm following you right now, all right? Okay. DM me, we'll exchange numbers. Me and you will definitely be in contact. And also, you know what I mean? Trust me, just because the chat niggas are the best audience in the world, we got a gift for you. And the gift will be sent through me. So
that's so sweet.
we always got gifts. We always, hey, listen.
It was an idea for us to be on the podcast together because the mutual nigga that knew, our personalities felt like we have good chemistry.
Milagro.
And look at this.
When you fucking with Big Act and the chat niggas, there's always gifts. There's always great things.
Ooh.
We're gonna make it happen, okay?
Man,
and by the way, we appreciate you. You're amazing. You're beautiful. They love you. I see every comment they're talking about you is great.
Oh, good.
We're gonna make sure that this is the best audience in the world. We're gonna make sure you're good. And we're going to also make sure that tomorrow when you come on and you got to break that shit down, you might need a shot or 2 or maybe 3 or 4 or 5 or 6.
That shit about to be a fucking fool.
Exactly. I follow you. Please message me. Send me your number. We'll talk. And then we'll do everything we got to do. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
All love.
Okay.
Everybody say bye to Milagro. She's amazing, and she's definitely a friend of the chat niggas. We go make it happen. Love, girl.
All right, bye. Oh yeah, let me just close them off so I can stay with y'all. You know what? Academics get a bad rap, okay? Cause wasn't he being so sweet? All right, y'all go back over to Academics Live, like y'all was. They pump thinking they over here with me because Academics came. Bye. Let me plug my fucking phone in. I need to check my other fucking notifications, bitch. My phone been on Do Not Disturb. It's charging. Okay, cool. Let me just hold it while it's charging. But all right, you guys. I'm ready to smoke. Remember that baby dick I was telling you about? I'm ready to hit that hoe. Bitch, I'm ready to be laying motherfucking sideways, hoe. But yeah, we're gonna go on Station Head. And I'm going to lay things out the way that I lay things out. Obviously, Academics came over so we could get into some shit. But because, he doing a show, so it's certain shit, you want to get to. I like to, and that was fine. And shout out to him. But I want to lay it out so you can, you know how I do shit if you watch my shit. So I want to paint that picture for you and really go from front to back so you can understand the way that day went. And so that you can get into, what happened. So that it's not jumpy. But everything that I just told Academics is the tea about what the fuck happened today. They didn't say anything explosive. We didn't find out anything new from prosecution about Megan in terms of what she was alleged or nothing like that. If there wasn't nothing to fucking talk about, really. So everything I'm telling you is not because I want to give one side. It's because, you know what, earlier I gave a statement to some damn outlet I signed a release for a child. I don't know, but my camera happy ass. I said, maybe I told, bitch, I don't fucking remember, but I told somebody. The prosecution got up there and repeated what the fuck Megan said, and the defense shined today. They're the ones that shined. They're the ones that got up and made shit make sense. They're the ones, so I'm just feeling like she ain't looking too good. She ain't looking too good for these hoes. I don't know. Chelsea gonna say whatever she want to say. If everybody can say whatever the fuck they want to say, child, what that evidence say? Prove that nigga did it. It's looking like you can't. Chump. But yeah. I'm praying for everybody involved. I hope the best for everybody involved. My thoughts and opinions are based on once again, everything hasn't been presented. But not one person talked about Megan having to go to rehab. They said she hobbled and they highlighted in the video that they put on TMZ that she had a hard time walking, but they ain't never say nothing about a motherfucking physical therapy. But that don't mean that they won't bring that up. They still, one of the doctors is gonna come and be on the stand, so they may speak to that then. You never know. You never know. You never know. I mentioned that they didn't show us anything outside of pictures of her foot. Now it is odd to me that they wouldn't highlight, an X-ray, maybe. I don't know, but we can. I guess tomorrow we'll get into the missing bullet fragments. I thought it's something in my teeth. Maybe tomorrow we'll get into that shit. But I don't know, bitch. I don't know. This shit a fucking mess. This shit a dumbass mess. These hoes is ditzy as fuck. It's the way that we all gotta come. Bitch, we all really in this damn courthouse with this bullshit. For real? For real. But anyway. Shout out to academics. Academics don't have to give me 2 cents. But I appreciate him. And he seems so sweet. And I just feel like people is really crazy. This world going downhill, bitch. Detained. Everybody didn't get arrested. They got detained. Yeah, let's give me a session here. I don't care. I need to eat. But anyway, y'all. That's what happened. I'm gonna fucking smoke. Fuck that shit. John. But yeah. So any motherfucking way. P.O.P. has not now. Academics say he got the best people. But M.O.B. that's backwards. M.O.B. them the best motherfucking people. Okay? Okay, whatever you like, girl. Some salmon. Salmon and greens, bitch. The food I got, it was good. It was good. It was really, 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 really good. The best people in the whole wide world is the mob. Hands down. Hands down. But shout out to the chat niggas. What would I name my chat if I was academic? The fucking scholars. I'd do some corny shit like that. My face greasy than a bitch. But any fucking way, bye. Because we already got into it. Y'all had a good time? Good. Okay. I love you. So my mob. All you new people. Don't come up here with that fuck shit. But since y'all listen to academics, y'all ought to like me too. But if you don't, fuck you and get the fuck up off my life, bitch. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later, okay? Tomorrow. Now I didn't get put out of court today. So let's see what we can get into for tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, we're gonna go to the station here, but I gotta make some phone calls and shit. So give me a second. I gotta check in with some people. Okay? But I love you so much. And I can't wait to talk to you later. And bitch, that's it. Y'all can go back and rewatch these lives on my page. Or go to Academics Twitch and watch it. Who forehead? Who you talking to, bitch? Let me add you. Who forehead look like the bottom of a can, bitch? It must be your motherfucking mama. Let me add you up. Cause who? And don't come over here speaking no other fucking languages. Bitch, it always gave English. You're not gonna accept my request while you talking shit up in my comments, bitch? Block the ass. All right.